welcome to the Follies. What day in February is this? It's the 20th. It's like a week, almost a week after Valentine's Day. But we have the sweetest, most heartfelt things happening today. We have first up, we have the Early Bird Special from Sarasota. Second, we have Get a Room, which are ladies from vintage ladies from all across the states and I think even across the ocean, and Ramen on Sunday. And so we're going to start out with the Early Bird Special. Tony Stainall, please come up and introduce your group, and you all, I'll see you on the other side of this. Welcome, Tony.
Thanks, Mickey, and hello everyone who's out there in improv land. We are Early Bird Special, named after the pastime, our favorite pastime here in Sarasota, and that is getting 4:30 p.m. dinner reservations. We're coming up on close to our 100th show as a team in the past 7 years, but I don't want to build your expectations up too high. I'd rather set the bar low and have us jump over it. We have a format designed especially for Zoom, and with that, I will ask Suzanne and Nancy to please take it away.
Good morning and welcome to Bird's Eye View. It's 4 a.m. on February 20th and we're so happy you could join us. What's wrong?
Yeah, good morning, good morning. Sorry, I didn't realize the camera was good morning. It was just another Olympic night. You know, I just don't sleep anymore. I'm watching the Olympics.
You know, Nance, I'm over the Olympics. We had our closing ceremonies here at home. We roasted a pig, it was great. We're done with it, and it's on to President's Day.
Then I must be watching reruns of the Olympics. No wonder it seems strange that I thought I saw them, and then I'm seeing them again. Oh, President's Day. Let's try that, okay? Which president? Now? Before? Later?
Well, that's kind of the excitement around here. We had a meeting with the bigwigs upstairs, and they set aside a budget so that we could have a president come and be on our show today with us.
A big budget?
Well, it's a budget, you know. So
yeah, well, their budget, we're lucky to get the president of the Garden Club.
Oh my gosh. Did somebody leak that news?
Oh, gee, I'm sorry.
Well, so much for surprises.
Well,
yes.
How many
Barbara
people can we
Schaefer
surprise?
is going to come. She is the current president of the Sarasota Garden Club. And we were so happy that she took us up on our offer. We were trying for Clinton.
How many presidents did you try for before you settled on the Garden Club? I think I could have done a little better if you had included me. You sometimes don't.
That wasn't my decision. Well, listen, it's time to get on with the news of everything hot and happening here in Sarasota, where the women are inappropriately dressed most of the time. So,
speak for yourself.
Today, we have a financial Svengali who's going to tell us how to prepare ourselves for tax season and where to hide what we need to hide. I'm not talking girdles, girls. And let's see what Tony has to say.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the whole economy is going to hell because of one thing. And I'll tell you what that one thing is. Inflation. Inflation is ruining the economy, ladies and gentlemen, and it is devastating. It's virtually sapping the youth of our country and saddling us with higher bills and just everyone's winded. The wind is out of their sails because of inflation. Now, I'm not going to blame any particular administration because it could have been left over from the previous administration. But I got to tell you, when your tickets for movies are $35 and popcorn is $75, you got to ask, where does it end? Where does it end? she doesn't know. But this is a tragedy that's overtaking today's economy. And I'm not sure what's going to puncture this inflation spiral that we're in and let the air out of it in its own way. I don't know what to tell you. This has been all gloom and doom, and it's not a pretty sight, believe me, except maybe to this guy.
You know, this is a very difficult subject for lots of people to talk about. This type of inflation, this particular one.
You know, you're right, because do you know how much more my manicure is? I mean, really, when you want to get your nails done, and it used to be $10, or now it's like $35.
My manicure was $84.
For just fingers or fingers and toes?
Just fingers. And I actually had a boo-boo on one. So it was 9 fingers for $84.
You're really being taken, because where I go, I don't think people want to hear us talk about manicures when we got that goof guy looking at us and the world. I mean, you go to Publix and spend $200 for a loaf of bread and milk.
It was $200. I had the coupon.
You ladies, you're too much. I'm going to sign off now. We'll see you next time.
Well, I do thank you for addressing this very difficult
Let's
topic.
talk about the manicures again. Thanks. Goodbye. Where do you get a manicure for that kind of money? I don't think, wait. People don't want to hear that, do they?
Well, what they might want to hear about is gardening tips, since we'll probably be growing all of our own food from here on out.
Oh, yeah. Speak for yourself, Susie Q.
Because we can't afford to go shopping in the supermarket anymore.
Then we'll need more manicures, so that's what's going to happen.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yes. Okay,
like the
gardening.
circle of life.
Gardening?
Well, let's see if Mr. Pink is available to speak with us today.
All right, I'll leave.
This is Mr. Pink, your garden guru, coming to you for the bird's eye view. And St. Patrick's Day is coming fairly soon. We're gearing up for it, and I got to give you a heads up on what we got going on so you can be part of the fun. The Cloverfield is looking good. You can get a ticket on St. Patrick's Day to walk through the Shamrock Field, and if you happen to find a 4-leaf clover, you can use it at the Ricin Cafe to get yourself a free bowl of castor bean soup. And you can have it to go and give it to your ex or whoever you need to give it to. This is your special opportunity to take care of those people you got to take care of. Now, I want you to tell your kids to wear green when they come on St. Patrick's Day. And get them a ticket to let them wade in the crawdad pond. Now, this is a special breed of crawdads. I'm sitting here in front of the crawdad pond. And this special breed of crawdads never pinch what has a green color. So this is a listening lesson for your kids. If you hear screaming, you know they did not listen to you parents. So there. Now, do you pick potato field? If you find a golden potato you can turn it in for a free takeout order, a nightshade soup. I see the hosts are back.
Well, you know, I just wanted to bring up an unfortunate incident that happened last year at this time when you requested that the children all wear green. And
That's right.
Glad you mentioned that.
And then 2 of them went missing in the clover field.
Well, that comes about because they don't listen now. You see, they learned their lesson And because of the missing children, their friends will know that they need to listen.
Well, I think it's an important step forward that you've moved them wearing green to the crawdads. I think that's a step forward. Well,
I don't want to disagree with you. I mean, we're supposed to get along, but somehow or another, that thing doesn't look real friendly.
Are they friendly, crawdads?
Like I said, they don't see you if you got green on. You're okay if you got their special breed. This is a special place.
Listen, you go put green on, we'll come back and you go to them with your green so we can make sure.
Do they bite or pinch?
They pinch. This is St. Patrick's Day. Nancy, you never did use your arsenic coupon, your arsenic field coupon. I still got it here available for you. I'm signing off. This is the garden guru, Mr. Pink.
All right, put it on your calendars, folks.
You notice how she avoided it when I told her to go put green on? Did you notice?
Well,
we need to think about Mr.
Let's
Pink
mark our
Mrs.
calendars for a visit on St. Patrick's Day to the lovely gardens of Mr. Pink. Now, listen, we have to sell something here because, we need to create some money so we can get better guests on our show. So now for a commercial message.
Hi, you remember IKEA? Assemble your own furniture? Well, we've had a terrific year, including items like this bookcase that's convertible. It will be with you from life to death. For example, it can be reassembled into a working box. That's handy. Let's hear from one of our users, IKEA customer, right now.
Yes, well, I love IKEA. I love IKEA. And that special box, I have used it and reused it several times. Unbelievable. It's most incredible, and I am endorsing it 100%.
What did you use it for?
Well, I used it for my mother, and then I used it for my ex-husband.
Wow, you're really getting the use out of it. Thanks for that endorsement.
Thanks, IKEA.
IKEA is now having a special on social distant benches. We made too many of them, so we are having a sale. So if you can get to our Tampa store or any IKEA online, feel free to order one. They're half price for social distant benches. Thank you.
I love the benches. What a great gift for a teenager. When they're going to be 13 and they're going to go on their first date and the boyfriend can sit on one side. What a fabulous idea.
I think those benches everyone should have them. Everyone should have one.
When you start young and you get old, and then when you're even older, you can read your books on different sides of them. It's wonderful. Love it.
It is. And I also love the versatility of the bookcase.
Well, I don't like to think about that.
Books upset you?
The box.
Books in a box upset you?
Well, the box upsets me.
Okay, all right. Okay, so, well, now that we're done with the Olympics, let's talk about our own personal health and fitness. We have that.
I hate to do that.
Well, you're so fit. You have your own personal workout coach, right?
We were going to talk about that. Remember, that's not to be talked about on the air.
We're not talking about the affair you're having. I'm talking about the exercise.
Well, how do you have exercise with your... Never mind. Let's go to something else.
Well, what we have is we have that fabulous man about town who teaches us all how to stay firm and fit. Let's see what he's got to say.
I just can't wait.
Well, firm and fit is here to stay, ladies, because we're going to get you in shape with this new workout I'm about to describe. But first, a word from our sponsor, Mount Baldy, the horse saddle fashioned for balding men. Mount Baldy. Now, this movie has 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. You may have heard of it. Everyone's talking about it. It didn't make the cutoff for the Oscars this year, so I'm sure it's going to be nominated next year. And this movie is going to power your next workouts because the workout program is called the Marvelous Miss Marvel workout. It's the same workout that Rachel Brosnahan uses in the movie. And you could get fit and trim as she does by hurling the shield, by sipping some guava juice, by doing push-ups on the stomach of a bad guy. If you could find a bad guy in your gym, that might be the gym owner, I'm not sure. But you can do this workout virtually anywhere as long as you have a lounge chair nearby, fashionable sunglasses, and an outfit to match. You'll need spectacular earrings that will help balance you on either side of your head. And you can't miss that big star on the shield. Ladies, you will love the Marvelous Miss Marvel workout. It's coming to a gym near you, so don't miss it.
Wow, and thank you. That is a fabulous look.
Well, you know, I'm thinking about having my trainer check into that. But do you really want that shield? I mean, I don't know. It's kind
Well,
of.
it's so similar to the tattoo that I have. I'm kind of happy about the whole thing. It's a great look.
You have a tattoo?
Well, thank you so much.
Excuse
We'll
me.
be looking forward to that opening at cinemas near us.
My
Yes,
pleasure.
we will. Where's your tattoo?
Well, now moving right along.
Oh, yeah.
Moving right along.
We were going to do that together. Right?
We've covered a lot of interesting topics here this morning, but there is one topic that is kind of on everybody's mind right now. I mean, we're being told about variants and sniffles and flus and everything. And
so what is it?
It might be time for a medical moment. What do you think?
I think we get them whether we want them or not. So let's hear what else they're trying to do now or sell us to take.
Let's see.
Okay, let's see. I'll go with you.
Hello, this is, oh, I forgot my hat. This is Victoria Diamond, and I have got some very important advice for health and safety matters. First of all, snake bites. I know we get snake bites all the time. And the thing that you must do, not many people know this, that's why so many people succumb from snake bites. You take the heel of a shoe from a 9-year-old boy and you press it on the snake bite. That takes care of it completely and instantaneously. Now, the age spots, I know so many people I see have age spots. You take a wet diaper, not a messy diaper. You take a wet diaper, and if you don't have a baby, use your own diaper, and it will immediately get rid of those icky age spots. And then finally, like school is starting, School is starting up again. The kids are getting together. They're bringing things home that they catch at school. And so this is what you do if you have an issue with lice. And that is that you douse the child's head in gasoline, and then you put it in salt water, and then you pour whiskey over it and wait 2 days and then wash it out. Now you gotta stay away from fire. That's important. 3 important lessons for everybody because they're so current and so recurrent. Victoria Diamond.
Victoria, I just want to say, I
Wow.
just want to thank you so much. I know you're
Thank you.
incredibly busy this time of year.
Thank
And
you.
for you to
Thank you.
take a moment to be with us, we're honored.
We're
Well,
so
I'm
honored.
honored too, and thank you very much. Nancy, you have an age spot on your forehead. You know what you need to do.
Plastic surgery. Oh,
I'm confused. Do you have to do the 9-year-old shoe or the
wait a minute.
wet
Age
diaper?
spots. The
She said
diaper.
age spot. Age spot.
Don't mix them up. It's a problem if you do.
An
I was
age
trying
spot. Age means, forget the 9-year-old. I have an age spot. Do you know what that means?
Well, I thought it meant the 9-year-old shoe cure, but I wrote the notes wrong. So
Well, what do you do for an age spot? Wait a minute.
Victoria
leave.
Diamond signing off.
Don't let her
thank you,
leave.
I'll
Victoria.
deal
wait
with
a minute.
memory issues
No.
next time.
What do you
Excellent.
do for wait a minute. What do you do for an age spot? I don't care about the 9-year-old shoe. I have an age spot on my forehead. Look.
I believe that was the wet diaper treatment, either yours or someone else's.
I don't think so. We got to have her back. Let's book her again soon. Now, tomorrow.
Well, everyone loves to hear from her, so I don't think that'll be a problem.
An age spot.
Why don't you introduce our next commercial?
Well, our next commercial is something that I have looked forward to for really a long time. It has nothing to do with getting rid of age spots, but it always is a genuinely interesting fact of life commercial and teaches me a lot.
All
So
right.
here is our next wonderful, out of this world, fabulous commercial about
Hi. Since 1934, over 88 years, Wheaties has been feeding America. Then in the 50s, we start calling ourselves the Breakfast of Champions. Here's Bruce Jenner, 1977. 45 years later, we consider Bruce Jenner still a champion, and we honor him with our new Wheaties box. Wheaties, the Breakfast of Champions. Now, 45 years later, we still consider Jenner a champion. And now, let's hear from our users of Wheaties.
Sweetheart, you're there. Gosh, I'll never forget when you looked like this behind me, this masculine feature, and now eat Wheaties, and oh God, you're such a sweetheart.
Oh, thank you, honey. You love me no matter what. And I'll tell you, it was the Wheaties that did it.
I can tell you used to look so much different, and you're so much better looking now.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it better. It's very important to me. I'll eat more Wheaties.
I think you should. Thanks, Wheaties. You've
Thanks,
saved America.
Wheaties.
Thank you for using Wheaties. You know, for those who have food allergies, we have taken that in consideration with this new box. So Wheaties is now available without nuts. So till next time, see us at Publix and any grocery across the nation. Wheaties, still the breakfast of champions.
I bet it would work for an age spot. Just take the Wheaties. That's what I'm going to try it. How much more time do we have? I want to try some Wheaties.
Well, unfortunately, I think there's going to be no time for our presidential visit from Barbara Schaefer. So,
no way, you're kidding. Oh, my goodness.
Well, after we went to the trouble of booking her and, I think she had to rearrange her hair appointment. I feel terrible. But anyway, let's do lunch, Nance.
Yeah, and how about, let's discuss the age spot thing tomorrow. Let's find out some more about that. I mean, forget the
Pretty sure it's the wet diaper. Anyway, this is Susie Van Wezel.
And Nancy.
Signing off, and thanks for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you from Sarasota and the Early Bird Special. We'll see you next time. Thanks for having us, Nikki.
Guys, introduce yourselves.
Tony.
Steve.
Nancy.
Lan.
Suzanne.
And I'm Nikki, and I'm not on the Early Bird Special because they wouldn't have me. No, that's not true. I don't live in Sarasota. I'm sure that they would let me play with them. So they're going to be back. They're going to be back on the second Sundays, right? They'll be back regularly on the second Sundays. So look forward to that. Put it on your calendar. Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you
for having us.
Stay tuned.